Hello, everybody. You are listening to Hurricane in My Life. This is your host, Marie. I intend on using my podcast to share my stories and life experiences. Every once in a while, a rant, maybe a vent session. But sit back, listen, enjoy, have a little coffee, little water. That's always better for you. And maybe grab a little snack. I'll grab my donut that's right next to me, and let's get started. Thanks. Don't forget that there are sometimes trigger warnings needed and content warnings needed. So this is the warning. Please take care of yourself when listening to other people's heartaches and heartbreaks, as well as their traumas. And if it feels like it's too much for you, do the right thing and probably not listen. Or make sure that you do a lot of self care for yourself. Love you very much. Bless everybody. Bye.
Hello, audience. A couple things I wanted to touch base on before I go any further into my season. I am on episode 11 officially, I believe. I just looked, I messed up the numbers like 2 weeks ago, I think it was. So I fixed that. This is officially number 11. Some things that I caught when it was too late for season 1. There is a second episode about the precious blooper. It's really a precious blooper, but that was the ending of it. I can't remember. I just know that was a blooper. So I am not perfect. We are all imperfect. Nobody is perfect. Let's all remember that. I try not to be too hard on myself, but unfortunately my anxiety and stuff will, occasionally beat me up. And occasionally, I am hard on myself and occasionally on others. Depends on how bad my anxiety gets to me, really. And it also depends on a bunch of other factors. So, that, I just want to put that out there. Sorry about that. Also, I don't know if I announced it, but this summer, one of my projects that I worked on, I'm not very far into it, but I did start outlining book number 2. I think I've said it's going to be a trilogy kind of thing. So it's going to look at 3 different problems as being a person with disabilities and multiple health issues, and just having an all-around complicated life is the best way to put it. So I'm now on book number 2. Number 1 is about the whole medical part of it. Number 2 is more on not the medical. Oh my goodness. Not perfect. It's on the whole avenue of being an advocate and what that means to me, what that looks like to me, why it's important to me. Another note that I have right here in front of me is I definitely have to work on my productivity time, and that's a definite. My anxiety and depression has been overruling that quite a bit this summer, but I am trying to get better and not let it own me. I do know there are times where I should use my either AirPods or my microphone or something of that nature. However, I am a ding dong and I misplaced it, so I'm in the process of trying to look for it. I'm working better on scheduling out my week, putting in my times where I have open spaces where I can record and also write. And I just taken a course at the end of August that actually went through the meat and potatoes, so to speak, of how to put together a podcast. So having like your message and really knowing what that is, and then also having the whole layout of what it would take to write, record, whatever. So I will be applying those skills in the future as I go along. I do have intentions of fixing my intro, also my ending. I know they're bad. I gotta redo them. I also intend on having more episodes this season, and I'm doing pretty good because I started my new season realistically the beginning of June, and we are in September already, and I'm on episode 11. So there has been times where I've missed, and I apologize for that. Life got in the way, or me not feeling very well, or feeling like myself to be able to do what I'm doing right now. So while I'm feeling good, I'm trying to take the opportunity to record multiple episodes in a day, in a week, whatever it takes, as long as I have some quiet time to do it. And I have quiet time tonight, so I'm at it. Another note that I have is bucket list with the sister, with the bestie. I will have her pretty soon come on here and help me talk about whether we did the bucket list or not and how we did. And I have a note on here about coffee and ice cream. I don't know what that's about, so I'm going to have to ask Melissa. I do have a note to re-listen to a couple of my episodes and make notes on them, because a lot of times, as you guys know, or if you didn't know, I do this on the fly. I very seldom have notes in front of me, and even though I mentioned show notes that will be in the description, I am not very good at putting something together and doing that. So again, this is my second season, and I plan on doing this for as long as possible, and I plan on getting better. I have actually wrote out what I want my intro to be. I have to work on my ending message a little bit, and when I have those ready, you guys will be the first to know. I have to work on being sure of myself, and I know also that I just have to keep on reminding myself that this is part of my passion and not sound so unsure of myself. I have a bunch of topics that I know that I gotta retouch up on, so be on the lookout for those, and just give me some time. I've got a lot going on. This is actually being recorded the end of August, and I have quite a busy end of August, as we only have about 6-ish days left, and that's about it. That's all I really need you guys to know. And as I go through these trials and things, please understand, I'm not perfect. And if you want to say some prayers for me, that would be greatly appreciated. I'm highly thinking, because it's on my heart right now, maybe adding some of that into my podcast. We'll see how the next couple weeks go. And I also want to talk about some more about not just the mental and emotional problems that I have, but also I want to talk about my physical disability, along with a lot of my underlying issues that I have that will be coming up in the next at least 2 months, at least between September and between October, because September is Hydrocephalus Awareness Month, and then in October it is awareness to spina bifida. So I have quite a bit planned for that. I just have to, again, plan out my time a little bit better. I really need to put on my calendar my writing time, my recording time, all that fun stuff, not just like the necessary appointments or whatever, but everything. I also plan at some point having maybe an episode on being proactive and prioritizing. Who knows? We'll see how that goes. One bite of the elephant at a time. That's like a proverb, Chinese proverb. No, India. One of them. But don't ask me right now which one. I don't remember. So yeah, please, again, be patient with me. Be kind with me as I navigate a new season in life, being that fall is going to be here. And enjoy the ride. Love and peace. Bye.
I also have a blog. You can find it at Sweet Marie Thoughts. S on the end of thoughts. And S on the end of Marie. .wordpress.com. Again, that is sweet, SWEET, Marie's, MARIES, thoughts, THOUGHTS, .wordpress, WORDPRESS.com.